Impact Arena, on the outside of the second largest conference facilities in Southeast Asia. It's also the venue of 3 top-class badminton tournaments to mark the end of the 2020 season. Here at the HSBC BWF World Tour Finals, it's day 2 on court 2, and this is what we have had so far. A very easy win in the end for Jikel and Delru against Go and Lai in the mixed doubles. What will it be like here in the men's singles? Denmark's Anders Antonsen takes on Hong Kong China's Angus Long. It's a Group B encounter. Wang Tzu-wei earlier on today beat Shrikant Kidambi. And there is your lineup for Group A as well, with Chiu Tianchen in action right now against Anthony Sinisuka Ginting on court 1.
Single Group B. Anders Antonsen from Denmark.
So Anders Antonsen is again one of the
versus
exciting young talents coming through the system.
Hong Kong, China.
Came second in the World Championships in 2019, third in the Thomas Cup as part of the men's team event.
From Indonesia.
Men's team in 2018, gold medalist at the European Games in 2019, second in the European Championships in 2017, and was part of the men's team that won the European Men's Team Championships in 2016, 18 and 20, and of course is also a former European Junior Champion. This is their record. It's a really good record, isn't it, from Anders Antonsen in particular. And that is why he is really highly regarded. Eun Ka-long is a silver medalist from the East Asian Games in 2013, is also a World Junior Champion, but that was in doubles in 2012, and is also third in the Asia Team Championships in 2019, mixed team event. They've only met once before. Antonsen won that almost 4 years ago now in straight games.
You want the toss? The side? Serve.
Angus Eung has last played before Thailand, played in the All England, lost in round of 32 to Kenta Nishimoto, 18-21, 15-21. Since he's got here, Angus Eung got to the finals of the Yonex Thailand Open a couple of weeks ago, lost to Axelsen, Victor Axelsen, 14-21, 14-21, but along the way beat some pretty good names. Wang Tzu-wei is also in the finals here. Chiu Tianchen also in the finals. Beat them both in 3 games, so that was very good. But didn't do so well in the Toyota Thailand Open last week, where he lost to Wang Tzu-wei. Got a measure of revenge last week. Anders Antonsen, 183 centimeters, 23 years of age, and this is his current highest ranking of 3rd in the world. He hasn't had such a good time in Thailand. Certainly didn't do so well, losing to Darren Liu in the first round of the Yonex Thailand Open. Straight games. And in the Toyota Thailand Open, got to the semi-finals and lost to his countryman, Hans Christian Solberg Vittingus. Angus Eun Ka-long, 181, 26 years of age, 8th in the world. His highest ranking is 6th. That was achieved in November 2017. Anders Antonsen improved in the Toyota Thailand Open. As I said, losing in the semi-finals. Wahyana, the umpire there. Along the way, beat some big names. Samir Verma pushed him hard in the quarterfinals, but he came out in 3, 22-20 in the last game. Fabio Beto, the service judge. And Anders beat Shrikant Kidambi yesterday. That was a long one, an hour and 17 minutes, 15-21, 21-16, 21-18. And we saw Angus Unkalong here yesterday beating Wang Tzu very comfortably, I have to say, in 40 minutes, winning 21-10, 21-14. So both these players have got a win. Anders Antonsen won the Denmark Open, the Super 750. Runner-up in the Indonesia Masters Super 500. 2 semi-finals in the All England Open. And of course we mentioned earlier the Thailand Open. Angus Ung, he's won the Thailand Masters Super 300. We know that he was a runner-up in the Thailand Open to Victor Axelsen, the Yonex Thailand Open, just a few weeks ago. And he was a semi-finalist in the Malaysia Masters Super 500. This is Antonsen has previously been in one finals in 2019, where he came bottom of the group, won just one match against Wang Tzu, and he has won 9 BWF singles titles. For Unkalong, he's been in 2 previous finals,
Ladies and gentlemen,
in 2016 and 2017.
on my right, Unkalong Angus, Hong Kong, China. And on my left, Anders Antonsen, Denmark.
It's been a poor record for Angus Ung in these
Unkalong Angus to
finals.
serve,
Finished bottom of his group
play.
both times, only winning one match each time, both times beating Son Wan Ho. So he's already equalled that achievement by winning his first game yesterday.
1-love. Service over, 1-all.
The net playing a big part in that one. Perfect as far as Ung is concerned.
Two, 1.
Excellent work from Unkalong, drawing his opponent in to the net
1.
and then attacking him. And he knew exactly what was going to happen there, didn't he, Antonsen? Sheer power, isn't it, from Antonsen?
Service over, 1, 2, 3.
I think he had the chance there, didn't he, Ung, to finish that point off. Didn't take it. Went for a clear instead. And then wrong-footed by Antonsen. Held off there by
4,
Antonsen again.
3.
Took that well. That's very nicely done by Owen.
Service over.
Who varied the
4.
shots very nicely.
Thank you.
Angus was in a safety bubble set up in a closed environment, set up in the Sports Institute in Hong Kong for a month to prepare for these events here in Thailand. And he said there are some expectations since they haven't played for such a long time. Difficult to predict how well they'll adjust to the conditions. He's done fairly okay, I would say.
5, 4.
He's done well to reach his World Tour finals in the end.
Service over. 5.
Antonsen
all.
is someone that lives and breathes badminton. Grew up right next to a badminton club. His father and brother and mother, in fact, were all involved in.
Yes, out!
6,
He
5.
kind of knew that he was destined to make that a career. Decided at 16 he just didn't want to be in school anymore and take up badminton professionally. I think he's done very nicely on those sort of points.
Service over. 6, all.
Kept his opponent working hard. Made him move around a lot. He's a big man, big unit, Antonsen. Antonsen, a former European junior champion, as we said. Well, I think Ung will be annoyed at that because it wasn't maybe
Service
the best
over.
clear in the world, was it? It was
7, 6.
set up nicely for Ung, and he didn't take the chance. It's a good opportunity there for a winner. That is a very good smash. That's probably what Ung Kalon would have wanted
6.
earlier. Excellent work from Antonsen. Just a whip on it, wasn't it? Over the head. No chance. Good thing is that
Service
is
over.
keeping pace,
7,
more or less.
8.
Yeah, the height was the problem there on that one. Easy for Ung.
Service over. 9, 7.
Antonsen going to his first Olympics, should they still be happening, of course, in Tokyo. He wants that medal.
On court one, mixed doubles.
Service over.
He said very clearly he's aiming for goal. This is a man who's not short of confidence. So he said, I don't really want to be saying I'm going to reach a quarter-final. I won't be satisfied with that. I want to reach the absolute top. Who doesn't want to win a medal, of course? But he's someone who could be in real contention. He said that's the best you can achieve in all of sports, and says that I know I'm not going into the tournament as a favourite, but I have to deliver quite the performance during the Olympics. It's better from Ung.
9-0.
I'll be very happy with that. That's one you would expect him to put away this time, unlike an earlier point, which he didn't manage to do.
Service over. 10-9.
Nice and tight at the moment between the two. And they are keeping pace nicely with each other at the moment. Really, nothing between them at the moment.
Indoor.
And it's Angus who goes in with a slender lead at the interval. He's got the feeling that this one will go the distance. Let's see.
Got you 20 seconds. Got you 20 seconds.
Ah.
11-10. Play.
Out.
12-10.
A little bit of a tactical battle going on at the
Service
moment
over.
between these two.
11-12.
One in which it's no one running away with it. Makes it a fascinating watch at the moment.
Service over. 13-11.
He's been good at the net today, hasn't he? Actually, both of them have, to be fair, but the net, of course, playing a big part there in the winner. Easy for Angus to finish off. Oh, very nicely done
Service over.
from Antonsen.
12-13.
Subtle, wasn't it? This might give you a better view of it. Came down from that height, but also very flat indeed. Not necessarily the pace, it was trajectory that was hard for Owen to deal with.
Angus Angus score.
Yeah, he felt that had just gone in.
Challenge unsuccessful.
It is
One challenge
most certainly
remain.
out.
13-all. Play.
Edges ahead here.
Service over. 14-13.
He's a die-hard Manchester United fan. Angus said he was inspired by their recent FA Cup success. Stayed up late to watch the match live in his room. Wondering how he did that, because I certainly couldn't find the match on TV. And we're all sharing the same hotel around the corner. It's been a bubble here for everyone
Service
involved.
over. 14-all.
He said, by the way, that result lifted his spirits. It was a match a few days ago. And he said he's had a poor performance in the finals before. He hopes to reach the semi-finals. Looking quite good at the moment.
15-14.
He conceded that Antonsen is the best player at the moment with these two successive wins here in Bangkok, but he said everyone else is more or less on the same par with him. This match, it really, really has
Service
been tight.
over. 15-all.
Yeah, Angus is saying that it's not much difference playing in Group A or B. Any player can win if he's on form. Again, deft touch, just really
Service
nice to
over.
watch. Quite effortless, isn't it, from Antonsen?
15.
Well, that is some excellent work from him. Good attacking play from Antonsen in the last couple of points.
15.
And is it here that he's just starting to edge away? No one has had more than a 2-point lead in the last 10 points or so. And this is a great time for him just to start to pull away. Just out. It was there for the taking, wasn't it?
Service over.
Just trying to force the issue.
16-17.
Unkalong did say he may have lost a little bit of match fitness after only reaching the round of 16 in the second tournament, the Toyota Thailand Open last week, with some of the other players reaching the later stages. But at the same time, he said it's also given him some time to recover after a tense first week when he reached the final. So he feels there's definitely a good experience playing in 3 consecutive tournaments with so much at stake. And he does like this format, of course, which just gives you much more margin here. You can afford to lose a match, maybe even 2. And he feels his experience should help him. Similar to a point we saw earlier.
17.
And that's a credit to who has stayed in there. He was a couple of points behind. He's drawn level again.
Service over. 18-17.
20 minutes played already, and it is still so tight, but Antonsen has that ever so slight advantage now. But has level things.
Service over. 18-all.
And that's almost a carbon copy of what we saw a couple minutes ago. Yeah. A couple times at the net, his little lifts haven't worked. And it's now who has the advantage. When he pulls out shots like that, Antonsen is unstoppable.
Service over. 19.
Says he does love watching himself more than anyone else, because he learns from watching his own matches. And he said he loves watching when he's playing well. It gives him joy. Not short of confidence, as I said. And after this very tight
game point
first game,
19.
we now have a player on match point. And that's, game point, excuse me, and that is Antonsen. Just the one game point here. And Antonsen has won this first game, but it's been a really tight one.
First game won
and
by
they'll be happy
Anders
that it was at the
Antonsen,
net, because that wasn't something that was working out for him so well earlier. But when it mattered most, it has. And he's taken that first game against Angus 21-19.
Helt sikkert giver ret i, at det har haft en eller anden form for modvind. Fordi at hans mellemskudsbold, de kommer virkelig langt ind. Ja. Så vi husker bare lige stadigvæk. Giv ham nu stadigvæk lov til at lægge arbejde frem og tilbage. Må vi se, om han tør at slå de 4 derovre. Men det er stadigvæk ikke så langt. Når det går ind nu, hvis man gerne, når jeg ser ham kun komme ind og kæmpe og skrue, ellers det er det eneste selv. Så vi skal stadigvæk ovenpå, så vil vi sagtens tage med det, og så kommer er du langt ud, så skubber du den ind, således at han skal pumpe dig for langt ud, så kan det godt blive for kort. Der er jo i hvert fald nemmere
Got you 20 seconds. Got you 20 seconds.
Very tight first game. So Antonsen edge out Took the best
Second
part
game.
of half an hour.
Long.
Very, very little to separate these two.
Play.
Some very good badminton being played as well. Just out there for
1 love.
That's happened at least 3 times. I was saying at the end of that first game where Antonsen would be relieved that he won a point of the net, because so far he's played shots like that right at the net, which are perfect and easy really for to put away. He's been far better further back. Like that, but it was close. It was close. And that's why there's a challenge. He's not sure.
Out.
He even asks what he thinks. That is the confidence of this man. He doesn't really care. It is, and indeed.
Correction. In.
But that's
service over.
That's where he wants to be.
2,
he wants to attack, wants
1.
to dominate, and he prefers doing it further back.
Play.
From the net. That's where his strength is.
Service over. 2-all.
Right now, this is where Ung has to lure him into, playing in and around that net. Because more often than not, he gets the points in those sort of encounters. Easier said than done, of course, and that is good work from Ung.
4-2. Angus 1.
Taking a long time here between the point. This is what he's been good at. He's been working on maneuvering his opponent around, getting him to the net, and then going for the kill, attacking him. Did that a fair bit early on in the first game. Trying it again here in the second.
Service over. 3-5.
It's not really been
service over.
At his efficient best in this second game, has he, Antonsen? Brilliant work from Ung, who looks very much more comfortable now, mixing it up nicely.
Service over. 4-7. Service over. 8.
Gambled on that one, didn't he, Antonsen? This is the biggest lead that Ung has had on Antonsen in this match so far. He's starting to run away with this, isn't he?
9-4.
5-point lead here.
Service over.
Well, he needed to stop the run somehow.
9.
He'll happily take that.
Service over. 10-5.
And that has been a very good
interval.
first half of this second game for Angus. Anderson suddenly looks quite out of sorts. Has quite a healthy lead here of 6 points.
Got you 20 seconds. Got you 20 seconds. Eleven, 5. Play.
Well, that's better, isn't it, from Antonsen?
Service over. 6.
Yesterday,
11.
Ka Long looked really out of sorts against Wang Tzu-wei. And Antonsen getting a couple here in a row. Yeah, Angus was
7.
really outplayed
11.
by Wang, who was superb throughout. Some very good winners from him. And straight games. It was a comprehensive win. There's 3 good points
11.
from Antonsen. I think he might have just needed that break just to gather his thoughts, listen to his coach, figure out some things. And this is much, much better from him. Well, this is his best run
11.
in this second game. 4 in a row for Antonsen. And that equals the best run of points that Angus got as well so far in this game. Can he continue this? And the net is his undoing once again.
12-9. (13-9).
Just when he was staging quite a good comeback there, Antonsen started to falter and he's lost quite a few now. 2 in a row.
Service over. 10-13.
Well, one thing is that Angus not able to capitalise on that healthy lead he had. And since the break, it's 5-2 in points, won by Antonsen. It's been a very productive interval for the Dane. So from
12,
he's now gone
13.
7 points, 7-2 in points. Antonsen since the interval. He was 6 down, remember. This is a very, very good performance since that interval from the Dane. And he has drawn level. That is very, very good.
All.
8 points won out of the 10 since the break. And now can he quite stunningly take the lead here? Not quite.
14, 13. Antonsen.
Anyway, get that over. Exchanging the drives there, but just too much on that for Ung. Antonsen, what a turnaround he's had, hasn't he? Won 9 points now out of 11 since the interval. And that is better. He needed that.
Service over. 14 all. Thank you.
Taking the time again. Antonsen did have COVID not too long ago, and he has struggled a little bit by his own admission with the fitness. Not totally unsurprising, of course.
Service
And
over.
he edges ahead here.
15, 14.
Remember, he had a long match against Srikanth yesterday. Kidambi. Almost an hour and 20. But again, I reiterate, 11 points won to Ung's 3 since the interval. Yeah, really left that a little too late, didn't he, Antonsen?
15, 16.
He thought that might be going out. And then, of course, easy for Ung to pounce on.
Service over.
Well, that'd be a happier time for him at the net.
17, 15.
£12 won for him, and 4 for Ung since the interval, just to give you an idea of just how much she's turned this around. Net swing of 8 points. And he's 2 ahead now. Very good from Antonsen. And it just seems to be going his way. That was more of a reflexive
18,
return from him.
15.
He came right at him, didn't he? Just had to get something in the way of his racket, and he managed it. Great reflexes. That is superb. Not working out here for
19, 15.
The lead has gone to 4 here, and he's got to do something now, or it'll be too late. Doesn't want to be facing a handful of match points. So really, this next point here is crucial for him. Oh, he's missed the chance. Antonsen, he can't believe it.
Service over.
What an opportunity.
16, 19.
And that was there for the taking, wasn't it? He went across. Just to be absolutely sure.
Back on court.
And this was, we were saying, this was a vital point to give a glimmer of hope to Ung. Temporary reprieve here at least. And that, I'm afraid, as far as Ung is concerned, means Antonsen now in a good position
16.
here. He's got 4 match points, but he has been very, very good in the second half of this game. And there you have it. Very nicely done by Anders Antonsen, who looked in some trouble
Match won by Anders Antonsen
in the first half of this second game.
19,
with
21,
Angus Ung,
16.
he had a 6-point lead, but since then he embarked on a really good recovery here. Antonsen winning 15 points to just 5 for Ung after the interval. And Antonsen marches on here, beating Angus Unkalong 21-19, 21-16. Coming up next, it's mixed doubles with Mark Lamsfuss and Isabel Hedrich of Germany taking on Indonesia's Hafiz Faisal and Gloria Emmanuel Wijaja. Stay with us.